What's going on, Eric?
What's going on, Danny?
You doing all right?
Yeah, how you doing?
All right, all right. So, practice some scripts and dialogues. All right. So, what would you like to practice? What script or dialogue would you like to work on?
Um, I guess maybe like for sale by owner. Although I don't know how I just lost the picture of you.
All right.
Whatever.
For sale
All
by
right.
owners. Love for sale owners. All right. So, do you have a script in mind that you use right now?
Yes.
Okay. So let's hear you first. Let's hear what you're gonna say on your script. So let's go ahead and so the way it's gonna work is real simple. You're gonna go ahead, ask the questions. I will be the client. And at the end of it, my goal with you is I will give you the appointment, but I may not be as easy to get the appointment. Okay.
Sounds good.
So don't quit. Just keep going. Okay.
All
All right.
right.
So ring ring ring. Hello.
Hi, I'm calling about the home for sale. Is this the owner?
Yes, it is.
Hi, my name is Eric Becerra, and I'm a real estate professional in the area. I just have a couple quick questions about the home.
Yeah, absolutely.
What is the current sales price?
We're asking 699.
Okay, great. Did you have a recent appraisal on the home?
No.
Okay. How did you come up with that price?
Well, we just saw what homes were selling for in the area.
Okay, not a problem. Are you pretty firm on that price, or is there any room for negotiation?
Well, I think we're pretty firm.
Not a problem. Thank you very much. Are you paying a commission to the agent who brings a buyer?
No, no.
All right. I mean, you have the right not to. Where are you moving to when the home sells?
We're going to Toronto.
Oh, great area, great area. What's waiting for you there?
Nothing particular, but that's where they just like to move in that area.
Oh, awesome, cool. How soon do you want to be there?
Um, you know what? Once we get the home sold, so no real rush.
Okay, no rush. That's great. I mean, not many people have the flexibility nowadays. Well, let me ask you this. If you felt like you could net more money even after paying a commission by selling with an agent rather than on your own, would you consider it?
Yeah, of course.
Great. That's exactly why I called. And honestly, I'm not sure if that can happen for you or not. I mean, it seems like you do have a great home from what I could see. But how about I stop by, prepare a little detailed market analysis, and we could discuss the top price we can get your home sold for. How's that sound?
Well, I'm not really looking to hiring a realtor just yet.
No? Okay. Uh, see, I kind of lost myself, and there's like so much different things on these scripts. I lost myself here.
Hey, you're doing great. Keep going. Close me now.
Uh, all right. Well, I mean, you seem like a smart guy. Is your primary goal to net the most money?
It is, yes.
All right. And even if I told you you could net more money even after paying a commission to a realtor, that's still not something you'd be interested in?
I I don't see how that would work.
Well, how about I come by later today around 11, or I'll be in your area tomorrow around 2, and we could discuss that. Does that work for you?
Sure.
All right. What's better, today or tomorrow?
Tomorrow too.
All right. Well, I'll see you tomorrow too. Thank you very much for your time.
How did that feel?
It felt very weird to be honest with you, but I mean, it did feel good.
Okay. Okay, because you're reading a script, right?
Yeah.
Okay. I can't see your picture. I just see a picture. I don't see your face there. I'd like to see the
Yes,
expression.
I'm not sure, but somehow I just like lost you. Like I can't see you.
Okay.
Oh, here we go.
So find me on the screen. You got me? Click your
Yeah,
video button.
now
There
I
you
can
go.
see you.
All right. Excellent. Now I can see you. All right. So I want you to write down a couple things here. Okay. What is the purpose of the script?
To try to like build out where I'm going with the call.
Right. So 100% knowing where you're going with the conversation. So the questions are there so that you don't lose track and it's like boom, 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 kind of going through, right?
Right.
What is the second part of following a script?
Kind of like knowing what to say for all the different responses.
Okay, very similar to the first. The second reason for having a script is to build rapport. It's to build that rapport with the consumer.
Okay.
Okay, so a couple of ways to help you build rapport. Okay, I want to share with you. Number one is repeat what they say and give them approval. Now, you did that a few times. But at the very beginning of the script, it felt very much like a police interrogation.
Okay.
It was like, like boom, 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 boom. And that's what it was. It was like, I answered the question. You're like, okay. And then you went to the next question. Then it was like, okay. And you went to the next question. So be very careful with that. Okay. We want to make sure that we repeat what they're saying, get on their side. Hey, that sounds fantastic. Good for you. What's taking you there? That kind of idea. Let them open up.
Okay.
Remember, it's about the consumer saying more than you. If you're constantly talking, right, and you're saying more words than the client is, then that's not building rapport, right? So you want to make sure that they open up to you. Open-ended questions, let them open up to you, right? Repeat what they're saying, give them massive approval, and then move on to the next question, okay? Overall, great job. I love the way you flow. I love that script. I know that script very well. It's excellent, right? Towards the end, it's real important, very important, to have certain closes that you would use, because that will happen. You're going to say something and the consumer is going to say, no, I'm good. And it's like, no, you're not good. I gotta set an appointment with you. Come on. So having a few other closes to help you with that. So I'm going to do the script with you real quick, Eric, and then William, I'll do it with you as well, okay? So
I have no idea what's going on, but
we're just doing a for sale by owner script. You select whatever script you want to practice, okay?
gotcha.
All right, Eric. So you're the client. I'll be the realtor. I'm going to go ahead and just use my script, okay?
Alrighty.
Now, so ring, ring, ring.
Hey, how are you?
Great. Hey,
how's
I was
it going?
looking for the homeowner. Is this the homeowner?
Yes, it is.
Great. Is that home still available for sale?
Yes.
It is. Okay, excellent, excellent. Well, my name is Dan Macedo. I work with RollAPage Real Estate. I noticed your home for sale privately. I'm just wondering, are you working with real estate agents?
No, not currently.
Okay, so right now it's strictly privately for sale. Is that right?
Correct.
Excellent, excellent. I appreciate that. Now, I'm wondering, is this home vacant or do you live there now?
We live there now.
Oh, you are living there. Okay, wonderful. And ideally, what sort of closing date were you maybe thinking of?
We don't really have a firm date, I guess, just as soon as possible.
Okay, so the sooner the better for you. Is that what you're thinking?
Yes.
Do you have an idea of where you'd like to move to next?
Yeah, we're looking to move to the suburbs.
You're moving to the suburbs. Okay, excellent. And what's taking you there?
Not much, just want more land, better schools.
Okay, so you're thinking a little bit more space, so
Yeah, more room for the
schools,
kids.
right?
Yeah.
Oh, that sounds exciting. Good for you. And if you got your home sold, let's say the next 30 days or so, when would you like to be in that new home in the suburbs?
I don't know. I really haven't thought about it. I guess right after the home sells.
Okay, so as long as you have enough time to close that transaction, is that what you're thinking?
Yes.
Okay, that makes perfect sense. And now, is your home currently vacant or do you live there now?
We live there now.
You are living there now. Okay, excellent. Now, if your home hasn't sold privately, you may turn it over to a successful agent. And I was just curious, how much time will you take before you may consider interviewing agents for the job of selling your home there?
Not really sure. We're kind of flexible, so I'd like to try and sell it on my own.
Good for you. Good for you. So you can give yourself some time and try and get it on your own, right?
Yep.
If I was able to come there and net you what you need in your pocket to get your home sold, would that pose a problem for you?
No, that'd be great.
Okay, that would work, right?
Yeah.
Now, to be honest with you, I don't know if I can do that because I haven't seen your home. I would like to maybe borrow 15, 20 minutes of your time, come by, take a look at the home, and see if I can do that for you. Would that be of interest to you?
Sure. That's not a problem.
Do you prefer afternoon or evening appointments?
Afternoon would be great.
Great, and then I would book the afternoon appointment, okay? How did that flow for you?
Good. I mean, I really like the way you started off with if the home is still available, is it vacant, do you live there, things like that.
Yeah, I'm asking probing questions, but what I want you to get out of those questions is I'm all about building that rapport and taking you down a path, right?
Right.
That's what I want you to get out of this, okay? All right, awesome. William, your turn. What would you like to practice? What script or dialogue that you want to connect with that you need to work on?
Why don't we do the FISBO? Is that what you guys are doing?
Sounds good. Yeah, that's a FISBO one. All right. So what do you got?
I just got to what page 24 of the last
All right.
binder,
So
appointment setting dialogue.
I will be the client. You be the
Okay.
agent. You run through it. And remember, to repeat, approve, go to the next question. Okay.
Sounds good.
All right. Go ahead.
Lee.
Oh, ring, ring, ring. Hello.
Hi there, I'm looking for the owner of 123 Main Street.
Yeah, speaking.
Hey there, it's William Lou from McDonald Realty. As an area specialist, my goal is to know about all the homes for sale in the marketplace for the buyers I'm working with. Do you mind if I ask you a few questions about your property?
Another realtor, man. Holy cow. You guys are a dime a dozen.
That we are. But let me see, where are we?
I threw you off already. Come on, William.
Exactly. I know. So, wait, real quick, I missed you earlier this morning. Were you on at 5
Yes.
and 6? So I tried going on, it wasn't working.
Okay, which code were you guys using?
I used the same one I'm using right now.
No, it's a different code. It's completely different code. It's a webinar.
Okay, I didn't get that email then because I tried the same one and it wasn't working.
Email those. So don't worry. I'm gonna text everyone it again because some people missed it. But it's okay. If you jump onto Telegram, right? If you go into Telegram, download that app, join Coach Danny's Rockstars,
Okay.
right? And then you're gonna be able to go in and see the videos after.
Oh, perfect.
Right? There'll be a link there. I'll send out the link tomorrow for that one. Okay. All right, let's continue. So, yeah, you guys are a dime a dozen. All these realtors are calling me.
Now you know what I have to work with out there, unfortunately, but as a professional, Danny, let me ask you a few questions if I may.
Yeah, absolutely.
I know the online ad said you had 4 bedrooms and 2 bathrooms. Is that correct?
That's right.
Are the rooms a good size?
Yeah, they're fairly decent. Yes.
Terrific. How is the kitchen?
Well, I mean, it's recently renovated within the last 3-4 years.
Sounds great. And have the bedroom bathrooms been remodeled?
The bathrooms haven't. One has, the other one has not.
Okay, sounds good. And would you tell me about your yard?
Yeah, it's completely fenced, 60 by 80.
Excellent. It sounds like a great size. Tell me about your neighborhood. Do you feel it's nice for raising a family?
Yeah, yeah. I mean, it's schools in the area, parks, trails, great neighborhood.
Excellent. Is there anything else that is important to know that I should know about your property?
Hydro wires that go around the back, love them. I mean, they're amazing. We just hear the buzzing sound all summer long. So if you want something to put you to sleep, the bzzz is great.
I might have some clients that will love that. That sounds terrific. Thank you very much. Sounds like you have a great home. So why are you selling?
We're downsizing. House is too big for us, and we're now getting it something smaller, a little condo.
Great. If you sold this home, where are you be moving to?
We're going to buy a condo overlooking the water.
Excellent. And how did you decide on that area?
Well, I mean, we wanted something close to the water, and we need something smaller. Pretty easy.
Fantastic. Who do you want to sell your home to? A friend, neighbor, or a relative?
Whoever wants to pay for it.
Whoever wants to pay for it. Excellent. And speaking of who wants to pay, how much is the new house you are buying?
We haven't found anything yet, so we don't know.
All right. So do you have to sell your home first to close on the new one?
Yep.
All right. What's your time frame?
Sooner the better.
Sooner the better. Good to know. And how did you determine, that doesn't make sense. How do you determine your sales price?
No, we looked at what was selling for in the area.
Understood. You know, with as many homes on the market right now, what are you doing differently to market yours?
We're doing signs in the lawn, ads in the paper, the normal stuff.
Anything else?
Nope.
Oh, that's interesting. Why are you selling yourself rather than using a professional agent?
Well, I've sold widgets my entire life. No one knows the house better than me.
Interesting. If there was an advantage to using me to market your home, would you consider it?
Well, what's that advantage?
The advantage, Danny, would be that you're hiring a professional such as myself who's going to market your property above and beyond to the neighborhood, to the market. Now you've got me. And Eric, you can help me out here, bud.
All right. So, like I said to Eric, we never stop. You got to book that appointment. I'm giving you an easy opening.
Yes. No, I know. I've got to practice my scripts more, obviously, because I haven't been doing that.
All right. So I'm going to stop you there. All right. Few things. One, aside from the fact that you haven't memorized the script, you haven't made it your own.
No.
So just because the script's in the book and you're going to use that doesn't mean you should.
Correct.
Okay. Really take the time to go into it and make it your own. Right, Eric? I mean, he did it. Eric's done it with his script and he's working on it. Now,
Yes.
A couple elements that you need to know. Number one, and this is real important, the purpose of the script is to build rapport. Very important. You're building rapport. So whatever the client answers, you want to elaborate. You want to blow it up. You want to say, hey, listen, so you're moving to a condo overlooking the water. That's fantastic. Good for you. Like, that sounds pretty amazing. Like, sell the dream. What's the dream? That's my goal. That's what I want to do. But you got to celebrate it. Like, you got to really celebrate this idea, right? Because the idea is to build rapport. Problem with building rapport is if you're doing all the talking, you're not building rapport, right? And you can tell whether you will have rapport with the consumer on their answers. If the answers are short and boom, right, you're not building rapport. But if the client is opening up to you, now you can see that the rapport is being built. Now you can start taking them down that path. Listen, I gave you the benefit of the doubt, but if it was a real live call, I would have hung up after the third question because it felt like an interrogation.
That's right.
Right? So understand, purpose of my script is to keep me aligned. Hey, this is what I have to do. And then the second part, which is the most important part, is to build rapport with that consumer. They don't know who you are. You're having a conversation over the phone. This is the first time connecting with you, right? So we need to build that rapport. Okay, make sense?
Makes sense.
All right, so I'm gonna do a quick role play with you, right?
Okay.
We'll do the same thing for sale winners, and I'll use my script, which I have no idea where it is, but it's okay. It's all in my head. All right, so let's do it this way. All right, so ring, ring, ring.
Hello.
Hi, I was looking for the homeowner. Am I speaking to the homeowner?
That's me.
Oh, awesome. Hey, I was calling about your home for sale. I'm wondering if that's still available for sale.
Yes, it is.
It is. Okay, wonderful. My name is Dan Macedo with blah, blah, blah real estate. And I was just wondering if you're working with real estate agents.
Currently, no, we're not.
Okay, so it is still privately. Is that right?
That is correct. Yes.
Okay, that's excellent. Great. I appreciate that. Hey, it says here that it's a 3-bedroom, 2-story home asking $699. Is that right?
Correct. Yes.
Okay, great. Now, is that home vacant or do you live there now?
We're still living there.
Oh, you are living there. Okay.
Yes.
Okay, wonderful. And ideally, what sort of closing date were you maybe thinking of?
Probably 2 months, 2 to 3 months.
Oh, good for you. So you're thinking 2 to 3 months down the road?
Correct.
Right. I guess get in there before winter starts.
Exactly. You know, stay here for the holidays and then move in the new year is ideal.
That makes perfect sense, right? And I appreciate you sharing that with me. I'm curious, like once you do sell your home, are you planning to maybe buy something else?
Yes, we are.
Oh, you are? Okay. And
Right.
and do you have a specific area in mind where you're moving to?
Same area, but just a bigger house.
Oh, okay. So same neighborhood, just a bigger house.
Correct.
And have you selected that home already?
We have not.
You have not. Okay. So I get the time frame now, 2 to 3 months, kind of find that place and move into it, right?
Correct.
Right. And you know what? You're 100% right. The neighborhood's absolutely stunning. So it's a great neighborhood to stay in there, right? And raise a family, right? So good for you.
Absolutely.
That's awesome. Hey, I'm curious. If this home has not sold privately, right? When were you planning to maybe interview realtors for the job of selling your home?
Probably be in the new year.
Okay, so you're thinking try it out for the next 3 months or so, and come January, right, we'll start interviewing realtors?
That's correct. Yes.
You know what? That makes sense. And I appreciate you sharing that with me. If I was able to come there and net you what you need for the sale of your home, would that be of interest to you?
I'd have to think about that.
Okay. Okay. And since, you know, 2 heads are better than 1, tell me, what is he going to think about?
Well, I'm going to talk to my wife about that first.
And that makes perfect sense, right? You want to definitely get her on board, right?
Yes.
So if I was able to come there, do all that work for you, and possibly net you more money than you could on your own, do you think it'd be worth 10 or 15 minutes for me to sit down with you and your wife?
It's possible. It's just the biggest concern is obviously the commission. My wife and I have talked about this, and that's why we're selling it ourselves, is because we figure we can save that commission ourselves and then apply that to the next house.
Yeah, of course, right? You do want to net the most amount of money from the home, right?
Correct.
And you know what? You and your wife are in the same boat that most couples are right now, right? Because every dollar counts.
Yes.
Right? And that's why I'm asking to, just meet for 10, 15 minutes, share with you what I believe I can net you in your pocket after the commissions. Would that be of interest to you?
Yes.
Okay, great. Do you prefer afternoon or evening appointments?
Probably afternoon.
Great. So then I'll book an afternoon appointment. You guys got that?
Yes.
How did that feel?
Very good. Nice flow. Same idea.
Okay. Eric, what'd you get out of that?
I really like the way you kind of like, I guess you really made that your own. Hit
Exactly.
that so many times that even without looking at it, it doesn't seem like you're reading something. It's just natural conversation.
100% not reading anything, completely forgetting the questions, very much so, because I haven't done these questions in a while. What I want to share with you is it's not necessarily the question itself that you're asking. I want to come out as someone that wants to help.
Yes.
Right. And that's kind of what I'm hoping you're getting out of this is I want to help. And I think, we're being rational. I'm asking you questions, open-ended questions, as many as I possibly can to get you to believe and see that I truly do want to help you. Right. And I have a great plan to get your home sold. And I know that if we work together, I will get you to that dream of yours, the new house. Does this make sense?
Totally.
Yeah.
I agree with you, Danny. I think if you
questions?
don't use the script, though, if you don't use the script, or if you use the script as like you said, as a guideline, more as trying to read it and memorize it, but like you said, own it, makes it a lot easier.
It's extremely important. Listen, everyone should be practicing their craft. 15, 30 minutes, an hour every day of what to say. And the more time you say it, and you know what, Eric, you're already there. You're doing a great job with your script. I can tell you've done that script a lot. Right? I can really tell. You've been doing that script. You've been practicing the script. You've been working that script, right?
Yeah, I've been trying to. It's actually kind of new to me. I've only kind of just started reading it like Friday.
You must have read a bunch of times because it sounded pretty good.
I've been trying to like read it over a lot, like more like out loud. So this way it sounds more like a conversation in my head.
Yes. And the little things that you need to work on, we're going to work on together, right? So, hey guys, was this a good call?
Yes.
Yeah,
Just so you know, it's being recorded. I'm going to be putting it onto my YouTube channel so you guys can go back and look at it again. Okay?
Excellent.
All right. Any other questions, concerns, hallucinations?
actually, real quick for Will, if you want, I'll give you my number, and if you ever want to like role play just on the phone or
Absolutely.
I'm always looking for a partner to get better.
Perfect. What's your number, Eric?
My number is 732
732
861
861
2029.
2029. And where are you based? You back east?
Yeah, Philadelphia.
All right.
He's West Coast.
Philadelphia. West Coast.
So no,
All right. So
William is West
kind of
Coast.
working
William
both.
is West Coast. William
Eric,
loves,
you're East
you know what?
Coast.
Eric, if you could do it at 7 a.m. your time, William is available at 4 o'clock.
I was, but no.
I'm just kidding. So listen, you guys are 3 hours apart. You guys figure that out. Hey, you guys
Perfect.
are awesome. I'll talk to you guys next week. Thanks so much.
All right,
Thank you. Thanks, Eric. Thanks, Danny.